Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi has taken the stand as the first witness in the newly established Judicial Commission of Inquiry into alleged interference in South Africa's criminal justice system. All eyes are now on this high-stakes inquiry, with implications that could ripple across the country's security and governance structures.
2nd of January 2021, I cannot recall the exact time, I received...
No, not 2021.
2nd of January 2025, beg your pardon. I received a WhatsApp message from a friend who sent me what looks like a letter that was signed by the Minister of Police disestablishing the political killings task team.
You say in that paragraph that you had not received formal communication in this regard.
That is true, Commissioner. I had not received any communication from anyone with regard to the disestablishment of the team.
So you established on the 2nd of something that had transpired involving the task team before the 2nd, but you did not do so formally. You learned through a friend, so you say.
That is correct, Commissioner. I learned through a WhatsApp message with a copy of the letter that was sent by a friend.
What were the implications? What was your understanding of the implications of the letter that you received? What is the notion of the disestablishment of the task team, and what are the implications thereof?
Well, the implications were going to be severe, Commissioner, because this is a team that was formed in 2018, where the executive or the head of the executive, which is the president of the country, was involved. A group of ministers, which we refer to as the interministerial committee, were overseeing the work of this team. Different steering committees that were charged with the responsibility to oversee the work of the team, as well as, more importantly, the budget, the financial cost that was given to the team. But most critical, Commissioners, are the investigations that some of them were already in court and some of them were underway, and the clients, which is the community out there, the victims of crime, the families of the victims of crime that needed closure with regard to the work that the team was doing, were going to be affected by this letter. That's why I was surprised, because getting it from a private person who's not involved in police operations was a surprise.
And
before, I'm sorry.
Yes, Chair.
Before you go on, did the minister have the power to disband the PKTT? If he did, where did the power derive from?
Commissioner, when I started earlier, I had outlined, invited the commissioners to read the sections of the Constitution of the Republic on the role of the minister or the member of cabinet, which is the Minister of Police.
I remember the main thing you stated was that the minister creates or stipulates the policy. That's the main thing I heard. So that's why I'm now asking the question, because
yes,
I don't think disbanding the PKTT would be something relating to policy.
No, definitely, that is the only authority that the Minister of Police has in terms of policy and direction, but not on operational matters. That's what, it's another implication of the letter as it was signed by the Minister talking to the operational works of the police.
I may be going ahead of where you and Advocate Sello SCR, but I'm interested to know why there would then have been compliance with the instruction to disband if, as you say, this did not fall within the remit of the minister.
Commissioner, I had indicated when I presented since this morning that the team was funded and the finance was running up until the end of the financial year, which is the 30th of March 2025. So the letter comes in between that. I've indicated the success rate of the team and the fact that there were still cases that were in court. And a matter of fact, as the Interministerial Committee continuously receiving reports, I think the last report will have been given to them in September of 2023, prior to the national elections. That was the last time that executive interacted with the team. So the letter coming up on the 2nd of January, written in this fashion, it created a bit of a problem for me because I did not understand the background where it comes from. But I guess as we go through with the investigation, we will be able to express some of the challenges that we experience as a result of that letter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Perhaps, and then to just close up that point, you have attached the letter itself to your statement. You make reference to that at paragraph 128 at page 44. It is annexure MK9 and it starts at page 184 of file 2. So why don't we go to the letter and concluding perhaps your answer to the chair. Looking at the letter, if we go to the second page, I see it is signed by the Minister of Police, Mr. Mchunu. It's dated the 31st of December 2024. Is that the letter that you say you received on the 2nd through a friend, on WhatsApp communication?
That is correct.